Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In case you don't know me, my name is Fiona and I'm a visual artist. And on this channel, I like to take you with me on my artistic journey, whether that means working on projects in my studio, going out to see art exhibits, buying art supplies and sharing my hauls with you, artist tips whenever I may have them, just basically any art related content. So if that sounds like something you're into, please like and subscribe. It's one free click for you, but makes a big difference for my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So you can probably tell I'm not in my usual studio, and that is because I am on an artist residency in France. It is called Chateau D'Orquevaux, and you may have heard of it. You may have seen beautiful photos of it on Instagram. And let me tell you, everything that you've seen online of this place does not even do it half the justice. It is absolutely stunning here. I feel like I am walking around in a literal dream. It is so gorgeous. The food is amazing and the people are so sweet and friendly. I have nothing but good things to say. With that said, I'm going to give you guys a tour. So we're going to start with where I am now, which is one of the private homes in the town. So when you get to do this residency, you can opt for more privacy to stay in a private home, or you can say you want to stay in the chateau itself, or you could be like me and not say anything and they'll just stick you where they stuck you. So I got a room here, and I have one roommate who she is at her studio right now, so I'm not disturbing her. But I thought I would give you a tour of the private house, and then we'll walk down to the property and I'll show you that pathway. There's an art supply store on the way. I'll show you that. And then we'll go in, we'll check out the artist stables, which is where my studio is. And then we'll walk up to the main chateau and we'll walk around there. So this video is really just a tour of the grounds, give you a little bit of background. If you're watching this, my assumption is you might be interested in doing the residency, so I hope this might be useful for you, and please, you can leave comments below and I will do my best to answer any questions that you might have. And if you're just someone that watches my channel and you're just interested, it's a really beautiful place, and I just hope I can capture a bit of it in this video. So let's get into it. So coming in, this is my bedroom, which is very cozy, very nice. As you can hear, the floors and the doors are a bit creaky, and that is because it is an old home and it's beautiful and has so many charming details. Here's my window view looking out over the town and the lovely mountain landscape here. Looks like we might be getting a bit more rain or snow today. But yeah, so I have like a little couch. This is where I'm keeping, you know, my jacket and shoes. I should probably leave it downstairs, but I just always come up and crash out here. We have this lovely mirror, hello, and all my clothes are in there. They supply you with a lot of things. So there's a yoga mat, there's an iron. So if you're thinking of coming, you don't have to get that stuff for yourself. There's also hangers and things, which clearly I'm not using. I've just thrown my clothes in here. There's extra pillows and sheets, tissues. So there's quite a bit that they supply. Coming over here, we have some artwork here on the wall. And here's the bed, which is so comfy and cozy and warm. My dirty laundry. And there's like a little nook here so I can charge things there. The lights to switch, like the overhead light is here too, so I don't have to get out of bed to do that. Little side table here. There's another outlet here. If you're American or coming from the States, I recommend getting an adapter like this. So this is what I have. So there's one for high voltage things and lower voltage things. But yeah, I've been using that quite a bit to charge all my items. So just something to keep in mind. Here's another lovely window looking out. So that's going to be our path down to get to the chateau. Something I didn't realize that someone else put me onto is that You can see there's no curtains in here, and that's because there's shutters. So if you want privacy, you got to use the shutters. So you have to open the window to do that. And I did not realize that. I just thought there was no curtains, and I was walking around in the nudie. So I apologize to any neighbors that may have seen something they did not want to see. So then here's the ensuite bathroom. You can see also there's radiators in here and everything. It's very, very warm. I've not even had to adjust them, but they are adjustable if you want. So shower here, which is really, really nice. And it comes like a little door here. So you put that on while you're taking a shower. And it came fully stocked with body wash and shampoo and conditioner. So that was really nice. You know, there's plenty of soap. They give you feminine hygiene products, lots and lots of toilet paper, extra towels. They gave me a flat iron and also a blow dryer. So I bought a blow dryer, but apparently I didn't need it. More toilet paper. So yeah, just everything you could possibly need. Hello. And I know for this place, they do cleaning on Wednesdays. So there's like housekeeping that'll come by and take care of that. But yeah, just beautiful high ceilings in here and a comfy, cozy bed. But that is my room. And then there's one that's identical across the hall on the other side, and that's my roommate's. So I'm now going to show you what the downstairs of the house looks like, and we'll head out and go over to the chateau. Okay, we're going to head out and downstairs. So the stairs are quite small here, and there is no side railing, so you just need to be careful. So when you come down, you come into the living room space. So I haven't personally used it yet. There's also like a lovely bookshelf with books, so I'll probably dive into that at some point. A little ceramic dog. But yeah, just really, really cute and cozy. There's a fireplace here. I'm not sure if it's functioning. More books, a desk, which who knows, I might set up here to do a bit of video editing for y'all. We have a closet here with the ironing board, something to hang our laundry up, fans, more yoga mats. There's plenty of yoga mats to go around for sure. I think they know that us artists need to be doing our stretches. Going over here, this is sort of like the front entrance area. So we have a bathroom. Just when you first come in, there's a lot of beautiful tapestries around here that are originals. I'm not sure if this is, but it's very, very pretty. And then, like, look at this sweet window moment. I feel like I keep looking out the window and there's just these really, really pretty vignettes. This house is called the House of the Grapevine. I'll put the French name below so you can see. But yeah, there's a few private homes. So that's the one that I'm staying in. We have like a little kitchen area. We have a fridge and a freezer. They did provide us with like coffee, tea, snacks, kettle. So, I mean, any of the basics that you would want are here. They also, in the fridge, supplied us with cheese. So if you're a fan of cheese, they left us very, very, very stinky cheese. So that means that it's probably really, really delicious. I haven't gotten into it yet, but there you go. Anywho, we're going to head out now and head down to the chateau. Let's go. So when I leave, it automatically locks. I just have to close the door. You have to give a little bit. There we go. And there's a code to get in, so I don't have keys or anything like that. But I'm going to try and keep my voice down because people live in this town. But this is the house. Super cute, right? So in terms of the town itself, it is very, very small. There's no grocery store here. There's no like convenience store. So like you really need to bring everything you need. Oh, car's coming. Let me move to the side here. Are they coming this way? No. That's the thing, walking down here. Sometimes the cars will come from around the corner. Let me show you. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so there's no grocery store here. There's no convenience store. So like you really need to like bring your essentials of what you really need. But the staff and the chateau, the residency owners, they provide you with so much. So I would just say like obviously medications and things, essentials, definitely bring all of that stuff yourself just so you have it. And if you have any special allergies, like a gluten allergy and stuff, maybe bring some of your own things. When you first arrive, there is a grocery trip, like the second day, so you can get some essentials then. But people were saying even then it wasn't like a huge grocery store. So if there's stuff that you're like, I absolutely will need that thing, make sure you bring it. But I mean, I have been very, very well fed with 3 meals a day, so I'm not going hungry at all. So coming down, just gonna cross here. If I can describe the smell, because I wish this camera had smell-o-vision and you could just smell it, but we're here in March, so it is damp and cold, but people have on their fireplaces and the air is so crisp and fresh with the fog. It is so, like, the air is yummy. It's delicious. So I'm just gonna come over here real quick. This is the art supply store that the Chateau D'Orquevaux has recently opened in the last month. And let me tell you, they are quite well stocked. So let me show you inside there. All right, now we're gonna go over to the chateau now that we've seen the art supply store. So this is the main gate when you first come up. So when they drive you in, they can open that. I'll show you the placard here. But a very sweet river here, the stream. They were telling us that if you follow it far enough down into the woods, I guess that's where the freshwater stream will go, and it's drinkable water. I'm not sure I would do it. I don't think I'm that brave, but With that said, I'm from New Jersey and I drink New Jersey tap water, and this is 100% probably cleaner than that. Sorry, any New Jerseyans out there. But I have been actually drinking the tap water here, and they said that that's perfectly fine and safe. So that's good to know, because I didn't have to buy any bottled water or anything, because everything here is so incredibly fresh. But let's go inside, and I'll show you the studios and the grounds. So when you first come in, this is like the gatehouse, and this is actually where the two people that own and run this residency live. So they're here quite a bit. And then there's another gated property here. I believe this is a part of ORQUEAUX as well. As you can see, it's chained off, so I'm not quite sure. Well, there's someone there, so I'm not sure. We're not going to go in there, but I'm assuming it's private property. But turning this way after you come in through the gates, so the gates are right there, and you have the gatehouse. This is the stables. So I think there's like 10 or 11 of them here maybe. But this is where a few of us artists have studios to work in. And it used to obviously be the horses' stables. But this studio here on the corner with the window is mine. So I'll go in and show you that. My studio neighbors might be here. If so, maybe they'll let me give you guys a little sneak peek into their spaces. But let's go in and have a look. So from my studio, this is one of my studio mates' place. I'll show you it more detail later. Her work is wonderful. She does like house portraits and stuff. You can see she's started one of the chateau there. And then through is my roommate Marion's studio. We'll check that out another time. She's working right now, so we're not going to want to interrupt that. But yeah, you can see some sketches I've done. That one just looking out the window here. And yeah, hopefully more work will be made in the next few weeks. Okay, now that I've dropped my stuff off here, we are going to walk up to the main chateau. So yeah, you can see there's like a sink right out here to wash the brushes and get water, which is great. I want to make sure that this is locked since it's cold. But yeah, all these studios are for artists. How beautiful is that? So there's the main path to go up to the house here, but over there's a lake and a fire pit. So I will try and make my way down there to show you that as well. I don't think the fire pit will be on right now because of the rain, but it has been on for a few days, so it's been quite nice. We got someone walking down the path here. People come and visit us in the studios when they want to get out of the house sometimes. Hi. I've pulled a U and I slept in. Finally gonna go see if I can get food.
I think they keep like croissants out.
Perfect. That's all I need. So you can see the town behind me as you walk up here. It is a steep walk though. I am getting in my steps, which is good because with the 3 meals a day, I am eating more than I would normally eat at home. And you get delicious salted butter on baguettes, croissants, pain au chocolat. So all the pastries, they have dessert every evening with dinner, and dinner has been chef's kiss. Like, we had sausage yesterday, coq au vin, there was apple tart. There's been so much. The food's great. Oh, here's Dusty the cat. So this is Dusty, the residency cat. Hey, buddy. He's very, very friendly and very, very sweet. So he'll come hang out with you, but then go do his own thing as well. Bye, Dusty. So this is the approach to the chateau. That's what my studio mate Allison has been painting. It looks so much like it in her painting. She really captured it. It's very, very cute. I've made it up the hill into the chateau. So probably somebody without arthritis like me could probably do this walk quicker and have more stamina for it. But it's good. I'm glad I'm getting in my steps because I know, like I said, a lot of people, like, their bedrooms are here and then their studios are up there. I would just never leave the house. So this is good. It's getting me up and out into the fresh air every day. So how beautiful is this place though? Really, really pretty. So here's the view from the top of the chateau here. So we came from over there where the town is. And beautiful lake. And this is like some vineyards that they've just put in, so they'll probably have wine in like 15 years. But there's more down that way that I have not been down there yet. Apparently there's some animals and things, so we'll go check that out. But this is the chateau. So let's go in and see if we can get maybe a coffee and a croissant, and then we can continue the tour. The weather here. So that's the current weather situation. But yeah, lunch is in like a half hour, so I figure an apple and a little bit of bread will hold me over. All right, let's continue our tour. So yeah, this is the front entrance when you come in. So you can hang your coat up and everyone leaves their shoes here and stuff. There's some videos playing. I think this is from previous residents who do video work. There's usually a sign-up sheet, like there's one here for the masseuse, which is nice. They have the overall schedule for the next couple weeks. There's also free postcards, so I might have to grab one of those. There's also messages you can leave here, so I'll have to do that before I leave, but things from previous residents. This is like their guest book. And then these beautiful stairs up to the bedrooms and other studios. This is a salon. I'm not sure if anyone's working in here right now. I think some of the writers might be. Nope, no one's in here at the moment. But this is like the salon, so we'll hang out here, have a drink, a chat, maybe before meals. So you can see more beautiful original tapestries, lots of places to lounge. The smell in here is so nice. It's outdoors. Oh, so here you go. Here's like another lounge here. I haven't been in here yet. Yeah, we're gonna leave them because there's 3 people riding in there and they'll want the quiet, so we don't want to bother them. Because yeah, morning working sessions, so nice to see. I mean, if I want to get a sketchbook and go work in there, I probably can, and maybe I will one day. But let's go upstairs now. So on this floor, I think it's a lot of the bedrooms for people staying in the house. So you have long hallways here. I don't want to be nosy, but you can see there's bedrooms in there. Bedroom that way. There's like one of the shared bathrooms in here. Very nice bathtub. I don't have a bathtub in the house, but that's okay. I mean, I suppose if I wanted to have a bath, I could come up here and do it. But this is one of the many shared bathrooms. I like the painting of the bath. Finding all the art around here is really nice too. So here's a library where you are welcome to grab books and go through them. I need to do like a good look through here because I didn't bring any books. And then this is what leads you up to the studios. Let's go see if anyone's there. Oh my gosh, look at this. I love it. Pencil shaving sculpture. There's so many things to discover here that I haven't even noticed yet. Lots of installations around, artworks to be found. Hopefully I can leave a piece here as well. If I make anything, I feel I want to. Got a little crochet moment here. Oh, I didn't show you at the stables, but we have one of these too. It's like a little coffee station. If you need tea, water, anything. Microwave, fridge. Oop, someone's got their Coca-Cola. Milk. Oop, little hidden artwork here. All right, let's go. Let's go see if anyone's in their studio. So I'm going to take you guys downstairs so we can see where the leftover art supplies are, and there's a costume closet. There's also a wine cellar, but I think they lock it. They only open it during certain hours of the day, so I'll insert a clip of that. But yeah, let's go downstairs and see what's in the basement. So this is the way into the basement. So we can take a look. You can see it's also some storage for the kitchen crew, which they do an amazing and fantastic job. Okay, so I was told this door will lock you out if you don't leave it open. So we will try to keep this open so we don't get ourselves locked out. But I do think if you do get locked out, they said there's a way out this way. But you can see there's still quite a bit on the property that they're working on renovating here. But they've done an amazing job thus far. So down here's where the laundry is. So I don't think I have laundry in my house. I haven't had quite a good look for it. I'll ask. But I do think that'll be something if I do, well, not if, when I have to do it, I'll maybe have to bring it here. So I should ask them about that. You can see there's storage here for furniture and all sorts of things. I think this is the art supplies. Yes. So this is like art supplies that previous folks have left here that they haven't wanted to bring. So day one I found like just some scrap canvas to work and play with. There's paper, there's books, there's just pretty much anything you can think of. Here's like a collage bin. I also like grabbed jars for myself, since obviously I didn't bring that. There's palettes, crayons, stuff for sewing, wire. I don't even know what this stuff is, like pens. It really reminds me of the art thrift. Here's palettes. I wonder if I should grab one. You guys know me, I work right out of the tube. I don't usually use a palette, but I am doing stuff different. Oh, we got some brushes. I might need to take some brushes. We got spray paint here, which is good because, yeah, obviously people that might purchase it off Amazon and stuff don't want to travel with it after. And we got bins and bins of paint, and you guys know it's all this stuff that I use at home. We got Liquitex, we got Amsterdam. So basically anything I would need and want is like here. So I'll definitely have another rummage. And like finding paints I don't actually normally use. So I've seen this type of paint, but I've never used it before. So I might just like come down here and grab a bunch of stuff and be like, well, it's not things I've tried before, and I can try out some different brands. So if you watch my studio vlogs from my time here, you might see some of that experimentation. We got glitter. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Lots of sewing machines too. My studio mate, she's been sewing, and she bought a sewing machine in Paris, I believe. But look, there's plenty of them here too. Cloth and things. So yeah, that's that. We'll shut this off. Oh, here's the wine cave, which you can see they lock, obviously. We can take a little peek in. This is what it looks like. So if you're a fan of wine and you come to this residency, they open it once a day and you can buy a bottle or two. And then you get to have that with your dinner. And then down here is the costume room. So I think this is like, yeah, at any point if you feel like dressing up, you know, like the photographers and different things, they have sort of period costumes and, you know, masks and all sorts of things, so you can dress up and take photos, even for references and things. I think this one's my personal favorite, the polka dots. So yeah, that's basically what is in the basement. So this is fun. So we are going to head upstairs and have some lunch, because lunch is happening, and then we're going to continue the tour, and I'm going to take you guys over to see the lake and the goats and all that stuff. So see you in a bit. Hey Dusty! Oh, leftovers. Delicious. All right, lunch was delicious. We're going to go for a walk around the property. So, I've not been down this way before, but there's supposedly animals. There's goat. I know there's swans in the lake. I think there's chickens. So we'll see what's there. I also was just told that is an electric fence. So that is good to know. So if you are coming here and you go check out the animals, the fence is electric. So just be careful. But yeah, how beautiful is this property? The chateau up behind me. Just really, really beautiful. There's also hiking trails here, I believe. And they told us, I think there was like 3 of them that they recommend. And they all are like different lengths. I think the longest one's like an hour and a half round trip. But I think a few people were interested in doing it. So maybe when we get a bit of a warmer day and nicer weather, some of us will try to organize to go for a bit of a nature hike. But it's just really stunning. I was just asking folks at lunch, having seen the photos of this place, you know, online for the last year, because you kind of apply a year ahead of time, you know, and then you see it on Instagram and such, you always think, okay, well, they're obviously showing the best parts and that nothing's going to be as good as the photos, you know, that's just your expectation. But let me tell you, this surpasses it, and everybody at lunch 100% agrees. They were all like, yeah, this, like, you know, exceeded my expectations. So I also want to iterate that, you know, everything you see online on their Instagram and stuff is beautiful, but in person, it is even more stunning. Like, there's just no way to capture it, like the feeling of being here. So I just wanted to say that. But hopefully this tour gives you a little bit of an idea of what you could be getting into if you decide to come do this beautiful residency. All right, so this is the electric fence here. So we are not going to touch that. Oh, I see him in the distance. Bonjour! He's looking at me. Do you speak French, monsieur? Oh, he's coming over. Hi! Hi! Bonjour! I want to pet you, but I also don't want to get electrocuted. They said if you open the gate and he gets out, it's up to you to bring him back. Because I guess he's an escapee. Hi! You're very cute. Oh, very cute. I like the beard. So I think this whole area is all for the goats. So it goes all the way back, all the way to those trees in the back of the property. So they have quite a nice setup here. And then I think this is for the chickens, but I don't see any out and about. We'll walk through this way. It's been raining, so we got a little bit of a mud situation, but that's okay. I got my hiking boots here, so we're good. So here is a pond. Oh, was something that just ran into the water. What was that? He ran and dove. But with that said, I know that this is like where you can go for a plunge, the plunging pond. And I know some folks that have done it. And then even on this trip where it's freezing, there was one artist who I think she took a dip. I won't be doing that because I have cold urticaria and I will break out in hives and nobody wants that. But yeah, there's some fishies in there too. I mean, if you come during the summer months, like I imagine coming down for a dip is just a part of the routine. And then there's beach towels, they said. So when you go back into the chateau, you can put them there. But I mean, look at this water. Is this even coming on camera? It's like blue and green. I'm gonna have to take some reference photos because this is going to have to appear in my art. Just look at the beautiful water here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Is that a sheep? There's a sheep over there. Aww. Hi. Hi, cutie. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any food for you. I promise I'll bring some next time. So yeah. The swan is here. Both of them are here. So these two are mates. Hi. Oh my goodness. You're beautiful. I'm sorry I don't have any food for you guys. What type of person comes down here and doesn't bring food for the critters? Oh, so pretty. I don't know what this house is. I like these carved mushroom like stools here. Oh, it looks like more storage. Oh, boats. Well, that's cool. I guess if you want to go out onto the lake, you can. I bet when everything is in bloom here, it's beautiful. But even in the winter, it's really, really gorgeous here. So here's the fire pit, which we all gathered around 2 nights ago because there was a blood moon eclipse. So we all hung out here and there was roasted marshmallows and just chatted about our feelings and goals for the residency and got to know each other a bit better. It was a really, really nice moment. So if you come on the residency, you'll probably get to experience the fire pit at some point. Here's a swing set here. So, you know, we're going to have to hop on that for at least a quick moment. Swinging, always fun. Never not fun. Well, my friends, that is it for the tour of this residency. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you saw some things you liked here. I'm going to leave all the info for the residency in the description below. But as you can see, it is very, very picturesque, very beautiful, and there's a lot to see here. So I hope that you will make it out here one day, but for now, I'm going to go back to my studio and start making some work. So I will see you in the next one. Till then, stay well and stay inspired, my friends. Bye.